and political leaders at the Kabarnet Gardens residence here in Nairobi. Now, this morning, a number of governors under the Council of Governors umbrella body condoled with the family, as did Baringo Senator Gideon Moi's colleagues in the Senate. And we now join Vincent Odor live from Kabarnet Gardens for the latest. Vincent?
Absolutely, Zainab. I've been camping here for the last 5 hours, and where we are, I'm basically standing at along a road that is heading to the residence itself, and it's about 200 meters from where we are. And as journalists, we haven't been allowed to go past the GSU security personnel you are seeing behind me, and nobody, as far as we are concerned as journalists, we haven't been allowed to go past those GSU officers. But from morning, you know, this road has been very busy, because from morning we've seen a number of leaders, friends and relatives, heading to the residence to really condole with the family. And in the morning, this road was full of, traffic, as every leader from across the country, those in power, those former leaders, were busy trying to access the residence to really condole with the family. And security has really been beefed up, and nobody is allowed to access the residence unless there is a special permission from the residence to be allowed in, and especially the leaders who are the ones who got easy access. But any other ordinary person was not being allowed to access the home. And from the morning, we know the Council of Governors were here, and a number of governors were here, led by the COG Vice Chairman Mwangi Wairia were here, and accompanied by a number of governors who really came to condole with the family. And most of them who we spoke to after seeing the family, most of them really talked positively about retired President Daniel Moi, and most of them, especially the Vice Chair of the Council of Governors, termed Daniel Moi as the father of devolution, saying that it was his brainchild, because ever since during his 24-year rule, Moi really wanted or was championing for this kind of governance that we came to see coming to birth with the 2010 Constitution. And therefore, we are still here. And also, having spoken to a number of leaders who spoke to us, they say that retired Daniel Moi will be buried on 12th, that is Wednesday, at his Kabarak home. And also we have been informed that there will be a state funeral service at Moi International Sports Center in Kasarani on 11th, that is a day before he is laid to rest. And therefore, this is something that we'll continue witnessing here, especially along this road heading to Kabarnet Gardens home. And this is something that we are going to witness, for the entire week before basically Moi is buried. And therefore, earlier on, we spoke to Vice Chair of the COG, who is Mwangi Wairia. The chairman, Wycliffe Oparanya, wasn't able to really come here because of what had happened in Kakamega as far as the peoples are concerned. And therefore, we spoke to Mwangi Wairia, and this is what he had to say, or he said, about the late retired President Daniel Moi.
We consider him as a father of devolution, because we know that in those days, when actually he was in Kadu, he was at the forefront fighting for Majimboism. So we can clearly say that as a family of devolution, Moi is our father. If you look at agriculture, and our big four, allowed agriculture as a big four item, Moi was very passionate about tree planting from an environmental conservation point of view. He was very passionate about soil conservation. You could see him literally constructing gabions. He was very passionate about extension services. Some of the things which we are struggling with today, actually, Moi was championing those days. If you look at health, Moi had the Nyayo Wards program. Most of the wards in our hospitals were actually initiated through Arab Moi's program. Look at manufacturing. Moi actually pioneered or started off the Nyayo Pioneer program, which was actually a manufacturing program. It was an assembly program. So those small things which we are struggling with, if only we can pick from Moi's ideas and from where Moi had left, actually we can see ourselves achieving our development objectives.
Exactly, we're expecting more leaders are going to really come to visit their home to really condole with the family, and therefore we'll still be camping here to see who are coming here and basically what they're going to say about Moi, because the death of Moi has really elicited different reactions and feelings among leaders across the country, and therefore we'll still be camping here and we'll let you know what many people think of Moi, whether Moi during the good times or Moi during the bad times during his 24-year rule. For now, I'm taking you